Vikings didn't just sail the seas. They built ships and homes that outlived empires. For centuries, their timber structures stood tall, resisting rot, pests, and the harshest weather. So, how did they do it? Today, we're diving deep into a secret that turned ordinary wood into near-immortal timber. And hey, if you want more jaw-dropping survival hacks from history, make sure to hit subscribe. These secrets aren't in your standard history books. It all started in the forest. Vikings were meticulous. Not every tree made the cut. They selected slow-growing, dense woods like oak, which naturally resisted decay. But density alone wasn't enough. They also paid attention to the tree's growth rings, knowing that tighter rings meant stronger, longer-lasting timber. This wasn't guesswork. It was observation honed over generations. Once the wood was cut, the real magic began. Vikings soaked timber in water for weeks or months. This might sound simple, but it was genius. Water leached out sugars that attracted rot-causing fungi and insects. After soaking, some timbers were smoked over slow fires, imbuing them with compounds that further resisted decay. Others were boiled in oils or tar extracts, a method surprisingly similar to modern wood preservation. Every step was designed to outsmart nature itself. Viking ships weren't just slathered in paint. They were coated in pine tar. This sticky, aromatic substance seeped deep into the wood, creating a barrier against moisture and bugs. Tar also hardened with time, almost like a natural plastic. The result? Ships that could survive decades in salt water without rotting, and beams in houses that weathered storms for generations. Resin from pine trees was also used, sealing cracks and reinforcing joints, making the timber nearly indestructible. Preserving wood was one thing, but Vikings' new design was just as important. Their joints were tight, interlocking, and often elevated off damp ground. They avoided direct contact with soil whenever possible, preventing water absorption from below. Combined with preserved wood, these methods made their structures astonishingly durable. Viking longhouses and ships weren't just functional, they were engineered to defy time. Here's the kicker. The Vikings' techniques aren't just ancient curiosities. They're practical today. If you're storing wood for long-term survival, soaking it, treating it with natural oils or tar, and choosing dense species can massively extend its lifespan. Even for modern furniture or DIY builds, these old-school methods can outperform many chemical preservatives. Nature had its own blueprint, and the Vikings cracked it. You might wonder how we even know this. Archaeologists have uncovered shipwrecks in perfect condition after 1,000 years. Longhouses buried in peat bogs are preserved down to tiny wooden details. Each discovery reveals layers of intentional preservation, not luck. Vikings weren't just warriors. They were engineers, chemists, and early masters of survival technology. Learning these tricks isn't just for historians. It's a survival toolkit. Understanding how Vikings kept wood alive teaches resilience, foresight, and clever adaptation. It's about mastering the materials around you, whether you're building a shelter, a boat, or prepping for the unexpected. These techniques are timeless because they work, and they were proven long before modern science caught up. Vikings didn't leave their secrets by accident. Every soak, smoke, and tar coat was a calculated step toward survival. And today, we get to steal those lessons for our own lives. So next time you look at a piece of wood, remember, it could last centuries if you treat it like a Viking would. If you've learned something new, hit that subscribe button and share this video. Every view helps keep these hidden survival codes alive for future generations. Who knows? Maybe the next time you're in the wild, a Viking trick will save the day.